Good morning, everyone. Every time's the first time. So we're going to, my wife Liz and I are going to do this practice this morning. We're going to start out with just a little warm up. So we'll start with the release movement. Gentle massage of the organs. I'm going to move the screen a little bit so we don't get the glare off of that. Sure. So let's just begin to settle in. Thanks for joining us so early in the day. Well, it's early on the West Coast. 8 o'clock, not that early. So let's just begin to bring our awareness out of the world and into our space, the space we're working in, and into our bodies. We're giving a gentle massage to our organs, we're stretching, twisting the spine, and just letting our bodies know that we're about to do some Sheng Zhen. The three functions of Sheng Zhen: relax the body, quiet the mind, and open the heart. So we're just beginning to relax the body. And by bringing our awareness out of the world and into our bodies, we're quieting our minds. It's a good time to take some deep breaths and relax as we exhale. Nice, long, slow exhale, relaxing more deeply. Rhythmic motion, rhythmic movement is good for relaxation. And then let's just slow down and come into the Sheng Zhen stance. Let's just get started there. We'll do some warm up. Let's come to the Sheng Zhen stance. Feet about shoulder width apart, parallel, standing erect, shoulders back and down. And give a little stretch to the crown, just like you're being tugged towards the heavens by a golden thread. So stretch out nice and tall. And then just take a few more deep breaths. So let's continue our warm up. Let's do some neck rolls. Just gently rolling the neck, the head, loosening up the upper vertebra. If you're like me, you're hearing some crunching going on there. I think that's okay. And then we'll go the other direction. And then back to stillness. So let's work on the shoulders now a little bit. So bring the shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Nice and deep movement. Working the shoulders, the rib cage. And then we'll go the other direction. Back, up, and forward. And then back to stillness. So let's shift our weight to the right hip, assuming we're doing mirror image. Right hip, allow the left arm to hand to sink down the leg to the knee or so. And just a little bit of gentle movement there. And to go a little deeper, raising that right arm and coming over. And then swinging back up to center and down the right side. And bringing a hand up and over. And then back to center. Okay, so let's do some shaking. Let's just start with dropping the heels. The universe trembles. And one more. Okay. So let's loosen up the spine a little bit more. Let's do some undulation, as Master Lee calls it. So we're pushing, leading forward, leading with our chin, forward, and then down all the way as far as you can go, and then bending the knees, coming up one vertebra at a time. And last one. And back to the Sheng Zhen stance. Let's do just a little more shaking. We'll start with the hands, shaking the wrists and the fingers. And now let's just shake the whole body. And then back to stillness. Let's just spend a moment in this quiet stance and preparing for our practice.
Okay, now we're all warmed up. Blood is flowing, chi is flowing. Feel yourself loosen everywhere. Loosen the joints, muscles, tendons. Loosen and open. Open the meridians, open the acupuncture points. Open the skin pores and the space between the cells. Expand, loosen, open. The chi of the universe is always balanced and it's always trying to come into our bodies, and then we can feed back our old chi, our murky chi, any disease, feed it back to the universe to be balanced. And so by opening, we are welcoming the chi from the universe into our body, welcoming unconditional love, the strongest and the best medicine. So feeling the feet firmly planted on the ground, grip the floor or wherever you're standing, grip that a little bit with your toes. Feel the soles of the feet opening up, the bubbling wells, and allow chi from the earth to bubble up into the legs. Relax your knees. Tilt the hips forward a little bit. Remove stress in the lower back. And that, for me, that makes me feel the connection between my dantian and the dantian of the earth. It just feels a little stronger when I tuck my hips forward, a little more stable. And then broaden the shoulders and let them sink, arms and hands just hanging. Opening the chest, opening the lungs, the heart. Tuck the chin a little and feel chi able to gush through the neck, up and down, connecting the head and the body. Tongue touching the upper palate. This is also helping to connect the body and the head. And then, as Dave mentioned, feel from your crown, feel yourself stretch. At the same time, feel a gentle tug from your crown, connecting to the universe. So we're grounded on earth and connecting to the huge, vast universe. Exquisitely poised between heaven and earth. And we'll open with our Zhongtian movement. Ready? and blow. Purify yourself. Inhale, left hand floating to the forehead, and then a nice long exhale. Bring chi down through the brain, across the face, throat, the heart, and connecting to earth. Left over right, thumbs gently touching.
Let's get our stool or chair. Have a seat. Even the seated posture, feet firmly grounded on earth, sitting erect, shoulders back and down, hands left over right, thumbs touching. Let's just pause here for a moment. We've gathered chi, we've lightened our hearts. Let's just let that all settle in for a moment, and then we'll go into healing one. Again, deep breaths, long, slow exhale really helps to relax. Quiet the mind. Don't think about the day ahead or the past. Just stay in the present moment, just for this period of time. Sheng Zhen Healing Part 1, first movement. Ready, begin. Hands floating up as we begin to tip back, open the arms, toes up, and then tipping forward. Hands frame the face. Inhale, toes up. Exhale, heels up. Just a slight tipping back and forward. Nice and slow. Slow and deep. Arms don't go too far back. They're still in your peripheral vision, not behind the shoulders. Palms facing each other, and then palms facing yourself. And there's a shift. When you shift directions, you shift your breath. So shift, inhale, shift, exhale. Synchronizing the breath with the movement. We'll do two more. Last one. Hands framing the face. And let's pause for just a moment. Enjoy that movement. Second movement, hands dropping down by the sides, backs of the wrists to the temples as we tip forward, and then pushing out on the diagonal as we tip back. Inhale and exhale. Nice and slow, reaching far out into the universe. Heels up and toes up. See your palms moving out into the universe, out beyond the solar system. Huge hands. And two more. Last one. Go far, far, far. And bring it home. Next movement, circles. We're dropping our hands between the knees, hands touching, elbows bringing the hands up, elbows together, hands unfurl. Sitting up straight as our hands come up, unfurl, and then slumping slightly. Inhale and exhale. Hands always touching, hands always moving. So let's make some bigger circles. Toes up, heels up. One more. And then back to small circles, just for a few more movements. Elbows are bringing the hands up. One more. A transition, hands coming to the sides. Oops. Again, a little pause between movements. Now shifting weight to the right hip, right arm floats up and back to center. Left hip, left arm floats up, back to center. Inhale up, exhale down, nice and slow. Your wrists and hands are moving like they're moving through thick air or water. Like seaweed, kelp, moving through the current. And one more on each side. Back to stillness. And fifth movement, as we tip slightly forward, arms are floating up, and then back as we tip back slightly. Inhale, just to the shoulders, and then back down. The hands are staying running parallel beside the body. Heels up, inhale, toes up, exhale. Oops. Yeah, heels up, inhale, toes up, exhale. The movements don't have names in healing. In healing, this one would be called boat rowing in the stream of air in awakening the soul. And we'll do two more. Last one. Six movement, big circles. Hands stretching up above the head. Big inhale, hold, and hands come down. And exhale. Head comes up between the arms. Inhale, 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 hold, and exhale. Two more. Last one. And then back up, nice big stretch. Now we're going to expel unhealthy chi. So hands are coming down, bend the elbows, and squeeze. Inhale, and the whole body contracts. Exhale, exhale, and squeeze. One more. Now we'll stimulate the nervous system, fluttering the fingers and tapping the balls of our feet. And just for fun, let's go a little faster. And feet stop first. Relax the wrists. Form a heart, drawing into our heart, and push. Ready, go. Now we'll gather chi. Inhale, big sweep of the arms. Bring that chi down through the crown, through the heart, deposit it in the dantian. Inhale, and slowly exhale as we bring that chi down. Arm loads. armloads of chi. Beyond our physical bodies, we're reaching out into the universe, drawing chi in. Two more big scoops. Now we'll walk the feet back together, palms together in front of the heart. Just pause for a moment, let that all settle in. And finish.
And now with a strong, supple, flexible body, healthy body, a clear, calm mind, and a quiet, quiet heart, we finish with our Zhongtian movement. Ready, blow. Gratitude to the universe. Gratitude to humanity, to each other, to ourselves. And gratitude to nature, to the earth. And thank you for joining us this morning or this evening, wherever you are. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.